So let's go into some more specific detail about the relationships that need to happen for an experience for the child to be successful in authentic martial arts. We have a success triangle, and that means the triangle has 3 points to it. So you see the triangle on the bottom, it has an instructor and it has parent or parents on the bottom, and the top is a child. So on the bottom, the parents and the instructors are communicating back and forth, all right, giving feedback to one another on the progress of the child, whether it's inside the karate dojo or it's outside. The child is benefiting from all of this because both the parents and the instructors are communicating to the child in a way to help them with their overall development, both inside and outside the school. So this is what we call the success triangle. Now, in order for that to become realistic, we need to agree on what's the purpose for this child's training and what are the goals of the parents. What are we really trying to achieve here? Studying martial arts is not just an activity that you do for fun and you go get some exercise and you play around, play games, and you go do something else. This has a lot more benefit to it, but it has commitment that goes along with it as well. So first thing that we do, even before we enroll a new student, is we do what we call a new student profile. This gives us an understanding of why you brought your child here, what are their eating habits, what are their sleeping habits, do they have anger issues, do they get along with other children, and so on and so forth. Then we sit down and we have a discussion about that so we're clear on your profile of your own child, and that helps us kind of characterize the messages that we send in class. Even though it's a group setting, we can personalize our instruction as needed. Next thing is we ask the parents to do an instructor evaluation. And when a child is trying their first class on a trial basis, we ask the parents to evaluate the instructor by filling out a questionnaire. This does two things. Number one, we want you to be confident that the environment that you're placing your child in is the right environment for you and your family, which we're confident it is. Okay? And secondly, we want you to be able to identify all the amazing talents and qualities and gifts these instructors have by asking you to identify each of these and rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. Next, you'll see displayed in the classroom our core values and our black belt character traits. We need to make sure that our value systems are in alignment with each other. And of course, the black belt character traits like honesty and responsibility, we've never had a parent say we don't want our child to have that. But it's important that we get on the same page. From an instructor standpoint, in the beginning stages, martial arts is secondary, and what I mean by that is this. We first need to teach parents and children what it is to become a martial arts student. Can you imagine, having 10, 15, whatever kids in class, and they're all just looking out the window and chasing spiders and looking for butterflies and nobody's paying attention? We can't teach martial arts. So before we can really teach martial arts, we have to teach students how to be a martial arts student. That means, what is the organization of the class? How do they line up? Okay, who goes where, right? What do they do during the class? What are the customs? When do they bow? How do they follow the instructor? Knowing the difference between mirror image instruction and same side instruction. Next, there's an atmosphere of respect and manners. It's a yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am environment. That's the way it is. Very conservative environment that way.
I think the counselors and administrative staff, they play a big part here. They're very informative, always greet you when you walk in. You never walk in not knowing what's going on, whether it's during the karate, the training, or just the aftercare program.
I have been very impressed with the counselors and the fact that they earn the respect of the children without yelling or being abrasive or coercive. They've seemed to have gained all of the children's respect without having to use some type of technique that makes the kids feel like they're with a teacher. I think they feel like they're with a partner here. They adore all the people here. They know them all by name. They're excited. I've never seen them come home upset or frustrated. I've never heard them say, well, we don't want to go back tomorrow. So for us, it's a relief. It's one less thing for us to have to worry about. And we respect them too.
We demonstrate respect. We help people learn how to manage their frustrations and how to get along with each other. They need to learn how to focus and concentrate. Many kids that come here, they have some attention problems, right? So it takes all of us as a team to work together. We have to be very tolerant in certain cases. In some cases we don't. Some cases we know a person or a child especially has the ability to focus and concentrate. They're just making a choice not to. So it takes a good instructor to be able to balance all that out and manage the class. And then we want work ethic, all right? We want effort. Nothing really gets accomplished in this world without some effort or some work. And so the Karate Dojo environment is a place to teach that and to do it in a way that's empowering and it's fun. Everybody gains from it. The parents get what they want, the kids get what they want, and of course we're here to build leaders, and that's what our job is, and that's what we want. This doesn't sometimes work, it always works. So when we're on the same team and we use this success triangle together, all right, and everybody plays their role, the results are amazing. And step by step, as they go through white belt to the next belt, all the way up to black belt, you'll see a gigantic transformation in not only your child's ability to defend themselves and fitness and everything else, but them just growing and maturing as a person, a child that you'll be super proud of.